Jaya Radha Madhava Jai Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Bharadhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Bharadhari Jashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Jashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jayam Vishnupad Paramhansa Parivrajacharya Ashtottara Shata Shishimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Granthara Shriman Bhagavatam Ki Nitai Gaura Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shishiguru and Shiguranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, the Summon Bonum, chapter 62, the meeting of Usha and Aniruddha, text number 20 and 21. Text number 20. Chitralekhatam akyaya Pautrang Krishnasya yogini Jajau bihaja rajam Dwarakam Krishna palitam Chitralekhatam agyaya Pautram Krishnasya yogini Jajau bihaja rajam Dwarakam Krishna palitam Chitralekhatam agyaya Pautram Krishnasya yogini Jajau bihaja rajam Dwarakam Krishna palitam. Please chant. Chitraleka tamagyaja Pautram Krishnasya yogini Jajau bihaja rajam Dwarakam Krishna palitam. Jajau bihaja rajam Dwarakam Krishna palitam. Chitraleka tamagyaja Pautram Krishnasya yogini Jajau bihaja rajam Dwarakam Krishna palitam. Chitralekha Chitralekha Tam him Agyaya, recognizing Pautram as the grandson Krishnasya of Lord Krishna, Yogini, female mystic, Jayau, she went, Vihajasha, by the mystic skyways, Rajan, O king, Dwarakam, to Dwarka, Krishna Palitam, protected by Krishna. Translation by the disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Chitralekha, endowed with mystic powers, recognized him as Krishna's grandson, Aniruddha. My dear king, she then traveled by the mystic skyway to Dwarka, the city under Lord Krishna's protection. Text number 21. Tatra shuttan suparyanke pradyumnin yogan ashtita grihitva sonita puram sakai priyan adarsayat. Translation and purport by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. There she found Pradunya's son Aniruddha sleeping upon a fine bed. With her yogic powers, she took him away to Sonitapura, where she presented her girlfriend Usha with her beloved. Purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti comments as follows on this verse. Quote, it is stated here that Chitralekha resorted to mystic power, Yogan Ashtita, as explained in the Harivansan and other literatures. She needed to employ her powers because when she arrived at Dwarka, she found herself unable to enter Lord Krishna's city. At that time, Sri Narada Muni instructed her in the mystic art of entering. Some authorities also say that Chitralekha is herself an expansion of Yoga Maya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Ramapada Swami Iti Namine. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. So, I'd like to welcome my dear friend Rupa Vilas Prabhu and Hare Krishna Mataji. I'm assuming you're a student. Yes, and Mataji. So it's nice to see you, have you here for a few days. So we're speaking this wonderful pastimes of Lord Krishna in Dwarka, and particularly this chapter 62 deals with the union of Usha and Aniruddha and the killing of, well, not the killing, the punishment of Banasura. Remember that Banasura has a special boom in which he is protected by the blessings of Lord Nrsingadev on the family of Prahlad Maharaj. All the generations of Prahlad Maharaj, they're protected by Lord Nrsingadev. So, so Banasura is within that protection, but so Banasura is the grand grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. So he's the son of Bali Maharaj, who is the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. So the situation of Banasura becoming proud with the blessings that he received due to his service to Lord Shiva, he became extremely proud to the point that he dismissed or committed this guru aparad towards Lord Shiva, considering himself superior to Lord Shiva. He challenged Lord Shiva, and as a result of that aparad, he is going to face the consequences of that, in which the source of his pride will be eliminated by Lord Krishna himself, which is a wonderful lesson that we have to, as aspiring devotees in the path of Krishna consciousness, we have to very carefully learn in terms of being very careful about this Guru Aparat and Vaishnava Aparat in general, but very important to those who you're receiving instruction from and guidance, those who you're receiving blessings. In fact, everything we receive, every type of quality we develop in the process of devotional service, because it is explained with the process of devotional service, one develop all these good qualities. And unwanted things from within the heart start to be eliminated. So the elevating process of devotional service gives so many wonderful gifts. And those gifts are, they're noticed by people in general. Devotees in general are very attractive because they display these good qualities. And one of the great dangers that we are to face as we progress in devotional service is to deal with this recognition of these qualities. In other words, one may become attached to these three things, to to what is it, lava, puja, and I can't remember the Sanskrit, pratishta. So position, having a position, gaining some recognition in society, uh, um, being respected, and in one sense even adored by or followed by society, and the other one is gaining a name of fame for your activities. So these type of things we have to be very careful, because the biggest hurdle that we're going to find in devotional service is becoming proud. So we have discussed this during the classes that we've been covering in this particular chapter, is the the degrading and the great obstacle of pride, and how Krishna himself, when he favors a devotee, he eliminates that pride by, in one sense, exposing one's position, and the pride gets eliminated. The Also we discuss that is, you know even sometimes pride is so insidious that even after being exposed, sometimes, especially with demons, with devotees, they get it. Devotees, they learn their lessons, in general. Sometimes devotees may be stubborn and needs, correction, several corrective measures. But at the end, devotees will learn. Because in the heart of the devotee, there is a desire to connect with Krishna. It's just that we're prompt to that weakness, the weakness of being taken by pride or by some selfish desire. But with demons, it's different. With people who have this darkness in the heart, is different, because even when they get exposed, they don't give in. They won't accept ever that their wrongdoings, or their position of inferiority, even when they're thoroughly exposed. So it's like that. Pride is very, very heavy. So the the pastime of the pastimes of actually coming, of now we are at the point of the union of Aniruddha and Usha. And when it comes to um, when it comes to the this part of the passions, it's a very interesting discussion in one sense. The last time I gave a class, I was speaking about this um, um, uh, situation that appears to be in the narration as an illicit type of union that happens, like premarital type of union. And I gave a class like that, discussing that. The subject matter, and indeed, is um, very relevant. However, just today, doing a little preparation for this class, um, just came across to understand that this was not an illicit union between Yusha and Aniruddha. This is a bona fide marriage, Vedic marriage, that is called the Gandharva Vivaha. There are 8 type of marriages that are prescribed in the Vedas. 4 of them are the most, sort of socially recommended, and then another 4 are sort of not encouraged. But and these Gandharva ones falls in the ones that are not fully encouraged. However, there is many instances apparently in the Vedas in which this Gandharva marriage is considered to be the best. And the reason that is given is that is an union that is of mutual consent. That is that it arises from the mutual attraction and from the heart. So it's considered a love marriage like that. So and there are certain things that are described on this type of marriage, and I'm going to read some of them. This is according to the Manusmritis. Yeah. So when a man and a woman marry for love and without the consent of their families, the marriage is called Gandharva, Viva, or love marriage. So for this marriage, there is no need, as for the regulations, there is no need of the consent of, let me see if I have a little more description. Okay, here's more. In Rig Vedic opinion and classical literature, the commonly described marriage type was Gandharva, where the woman and the man had met each other in their ordinary village life or in various other places such as regional festivals and fairs, began to enjoy each other's companies and decided to be together. This free choice and mutual attraction were generally approved by their kinsmen. A passage in the Atharva Veda suggests that parents usually let the daughter freely select her lover and directly encourage her in being forward in affairs of the heart. Some of the things that is explained is that so there was no need in this type of marriage of consent in one sense. It could have happened um, um, without witness, without a particular ceremony or the marriage ceremony, even the vows that are made in the fire with the Agni. So it was the consummation of that marriage. There's certain vows that are made, but without the require of the whole social, big thing of the marriage. And this particular union between Usha and Aniruddha was like that. And the whole passage is explained in I mean, there is more detail to it in the Harivansa, and I track the passage of the Harivansa that describes this moment in which Chitralekha went to Dwarka. And, what she encounters is that when she arrived to Dwarka, this is a city that is protected by Krishna. And no one can enter Dwarka without having the permission of Krishna. So she couldn't enter. She couldn't enter. So she found herself that, to be able to carry the the task that she had to do for her friend Usha, she was not able to do it. So I'm going to read from the Harivansa this passage. So this is from the chapter 119 on the Vishnu Parva of the Harivansa. Harivansa is a literature that is a supplement literature of the Mahabharata, composed by Srila Vyasadeva. So I just read the translation. O Janameyaya, whose Janameyaya is the son of Maharaj Parikshit, and he's being instructed by the sage Vyashampayana. Vyashampayana. Chitralekha arrived at the city doors, Dwarka, and stood near the house. She thought about some method for her work of taking away Aniruddha. While she was thinking with her intellect on an intelligent method, she saw Sage Narada, who was meditating, sitting in water. Seeing him, Chitralekha became happy, and with wide open eyes, she went near the sage, bowed to him, and stood with her face lower. Blessing her, Narada asked Chitralekha, "Why have you come here?" "I wish to hear the truth." With folded hands, Chitralekha told the Deva sage, the divine Narada, worshipped by the world, "O Lord, hear my words. I have come here as a messenger. The matter is about taking Aniruddha. O sage, hear about the purpose. The great Asura named Vana lived in the city of blood. That's the literal translation of Sonatipura, the city of blood. That's like a little. Yee. Where are we? Lived in the city of blood. He has a beautiful maiden daughter named Usha, who is famous. O Lord, she loved the son of Pradumya, the best among men. He is intended to be her husband by the boon given by goddess Parvati. So we hear about that from Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur that explains that same in the Harivansa, this is described how Usha witnessed the pastimes of Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati, and she desired to have that type of relationship, that type of intimacy with a partner, with a husband. And Parvati, understanding her heart, blessed her that um, don't worry, you will have very soon be married to a very suitable husband. And when Usha asked when that would happen, how that would happen, then Parvati Devi said that when a man approaches you in your dream, that will be your husband. So, and indeed, that blessing took manifested, and she had a dream with Pradunya. The story goes, Chitraleka found with her mystic powers who was the man of the dreams, and then, you know, like that, this is taking place. So she received this boon given by goddess Parvati. I came here to take him. Give me the expertise to do so, as I take Aniruddha to the city of blood, Shonatipura. O great sage, describe this matter to the one having eyes as beautiful as the lotus flower. So he's referring to Krishna, Pundarikaksha. Definitely there will be a great war of Bana with Krishna. The Asura Bana, great in battle, is surely divine, protected by Shiva. Also, Aniruddha will not be able to conquer the great Asura in battle. Krishna with great arms will conquer the one with 1,000 arms, Bana, in the battle. O Lord, Narada, Chitraleka continue. I came to you for this purpose. How can this happen if the one having eyes as beautiful as lotus flower, that's Krishna, is informed about it? O Lord, due to your blessings, may I have no fear of Krishna at all. He sees the true meaning of matters. How can I take away Aniruddha? If the one with powerful arms, Krishna, becomes angry, then all the three worlds will be burned. Burning with the sorrow due to the loss of a grandson, he may burn me to ashes by curse. O Lord, please think and tell me about a method for doing so, for doing this, so that Usha will get her husband and I will get a refuge. Vyasampayana continue, O Janameyaya, Lord Narada, who was told thus, spoke auspicious words to Chitraleka. Do not fear, hear about your refugee. After you let Aniruddha and make him enter the house of the maiden, if a battle occurs, oh, the one with a pretty smile, remember me. Oh, the one who makes the minds of others enjoy, I have great desire to see a battle. Seeing a battle, I am highly pleased. Also, my work to make battles becomes enforced. This is Nara describing himself. Part of his work is to make battles, which is, it's like, what? But he does. I mean, constantly he's making all this, forcing this arrangement. We hear with Kamsa how he makes things happen, fast, and he does that, at times. Take the technique of tamasi from me, which confuses all the worlds. O Devi, I have done all that has to be done to master this technique. I am giving you this technique. So he's giving um, this tamasi vidya, or this knowledge of this. Tamasi means like ignorance, something that confuses people, that bewilders people, so that puts you into a like in a bewildered state. Tamas. So Narada is giving this technique or this knowledge. Vyasampayana continue, O Janameyaya. Chitraleka, who travels with the speed of a mind, who was told this word by the great sage Narada, say, let it be so. Paying obeisances to the great soul, the best of sages, Narada, she, the one who travels through the sky, went towards the house of Aniruddha. The auspicious house of the Lord of Love, Kamadeva, Pradumnya, is in the middle of the city of doors, Dwarka. She, Chitraleka, entered the house of Aniruddha near to the house of Pradumnya. There were golden platforms and pillars of gold and arches of gold and jewels. The house sparkled with full spheres decorated with flower garlands. The house was complete with a tall tower shining like the necks of peacocks. The house was widely decorated with jewels. The house sounded with the music of the Deva Gandharva. Chitraleka sought the house where the son of Pradumya, Aniruddha, lived comfortably. The best of divine woman, Chitraleka, entered the great house of Aniruddha. She immediately saw Aniruddha in the middle of prominent women, like the rising lord of stars, the moon among the stars. The women were serving Aniruddha during the plain and enjoyment. Aniruddha with splendor was drinking the liquor Madhuika. He was seated on the best seat like the Lord of Wealth is seated. People were playing musical instruments with balanced rhythm and singing sweetly. His mind appeared as he was not there, since he was thinking about something else. Women with all good qualities were dancing here and there. Chitraleka did not observe any happiness of his mind. He was not enjoying the luxuries and also not drinking the liquor. Observing all this, leaving all fear, Chitraleka decided with her intellect that is definite that the dream is occupying his mind. Seeing Aniruddha among the best women, similar to the flag of Shakra, Indra, Chitraleka, having the presence of mind, thought in her mind, how can I do this work? How can I become good? How can it become good? Chitraleka, who is famous and who has auspicious eyes, thought thus, remaining concealed and covered by the technique of tamasi. So here's when she applies this tamasi vidya, this technique. Then staying in the sky above the building, she spoke the following to the son of Pradunya, Aniruddha, using gentle, sweet words. Chitraleka gave him divine vision and revealed herself only to him. At a private place, Chitraleka told him the following words. Chitraleka said, O son of the Yadavas, Aniruddha, O valiant, I hope everything is comfortable for you now. I hope your day as well as night are proceeding comfortably. O, the one with powerful arms, the son of Rati, hear what I'm saying. I have a friendship with Usha. I'm speaking true words. You were seen by her in dream, and you made her feel like a woman. I came here sent by Usha, who thinks about you in her heart. She weeps, yawns, and takes deep sighs again and again. The gentle lover, is most interested to see you. She is burning with desire, O valiant. If you come with me, she will be able to bear life. She will definitely die if she cannot see you. There is no doubt, O son of Jadu, Aniruddha. Even if you have 1,000 women in your heart. It is your duty to give your hand to the woman who desires you. You are her husband, given by the goddess Boom, fulfilling the wish of her mind. She is living by looking at your signs in your picture given by me. O best among Yadava, sympathize with her and the desire, let the desire of her mind happen. O son of Yadavas, Aniruddha, Usha is falling on your feet, and I'm also falling on your feet. Hear about her origin, race, and her form. I should tell you about her situation, nature, as well as her father. There is a great Asura named Bana, the son of Virochan. He is the king of the city of blood. His daughter Usha desires to have you as her husband. Her mind is attached to your nature, and you are also her life as well. The goddess gave you as a husband to her as desired by her mind. There is no doubt. By meeting you, the auspicious woman, the woman with beautiful hair, will have her life. Vyasampayana continue, O Janameyaya. Hearing the words of Chitraleka, Aniruddha spoke thus. I saw her in my dream. Hear about it, O auspicious woman. Her form, her beauty, her intellect, as also having sexual relationship, and her weeping, thinking about all this day and night, I yearn for her. If I am eligible for blessings, and if you wished for my friendship, O Chitraleka, lead me there. I wish to see my beloved. I am burning with the sorrow of not fulfilling my desire. I wish to meet my dear. Here I fold my hands to you. Please make my dream true. Hearing this word spoken by him, Chitraleka, the best among divine women, thought, today all my efforts are fruitful. I got what was desired by my friend Usha. The beautiful woman Chitraleka, understanding the desire of Aniruddha, became happy and said, let it be so. She made him disappear from among the women in the beautiful residence. She leaped into the sky from Dwarka, taking the son of Pradunya, proud of his skill in battle, with her. Proceeding along the path served by Siddhas and Charanas, Chitraleka, who traveled with the speed of mind, quickly entered the city of blood. Chitraleka, who can take any form as she wishes, made him invisible to others. The wonderful woman Chitraleka took Aniruddha to the place where Usha was. Chitraleka showed the valiant Aniruddha, looking like a god, decorated with wonderful ornaments and wearing beautiful garlands, to Usha secretly. Usha was so prized and excited to see him in her beautiful residence, in the presence of her friends. She led him to her residence. An expert in understanding true meanings, Usha's eyes were wide open with happiness, seeing her beloved. In her beautiful residence, she worshipped the valiant Yadava, offering water to him with respectful reception. She embraced Chitaleka and made her happy by speaking sweetly. Afterwards, loving Usha, worried by fear, quickly told Chitraleka, "O friend, how to keep this as a secret? You're an expert on these things. If it is kept secret, it will be good. If this is known publicly, our life will be in danger." Usha, who was decorated with ornaments, spoke thus at a private place. Along with her beloved, she stood terrified by fear. Chitraleka spoke these words. O friend, hear my decision. O friend, one can counter the fate, goodwill, God's will, with human effort. If the pleasure of the goddess become favorable to you today, this secret work done by me will never be known to man. Vyasampayana continued. When Usha was told thus by her friend, her mind became stable. She said, "What you say is right." Then she told Aniruddha. Usha said, "It is fortunate that the thief who appeared in the dream is seen today in the form of a handsome husband. All of us were worried due to the anxiety regarding the beloved who is rarely obtained. Oh, the one with powerful arms, hope is all well with you. Hope all is well with you. I'm asking you this since heart of woman is soft." Vyasampayana continue, O Janamayaya, hearing the gentle, meaningful words spoken by Usha, the tiger of the Yadava race, Aniruddha spoke with auspicious words. Weeping the tears of happiness of one having eyes wide with happiness, Aniruddha smiled. Smiling, he spoke words capturing the heart. Aniruddha said, "O beautiful woman, I am well by all means. O the one who speaks with restraint, due to your pleasure, O Devi, I'm informing you what I like. Oh, the one with auspicious to be that the one who is auspicious to be seen. This place is not seen by me before. You're like what I have seen you. You are like what I have seen you before in the night, in dreams, at the residence of maidens. Thus, O timid one, due to your pleasure I came here. Also the words spoken by the wife of Rudra, Shiva, cannot be false. Seeing the pleasure of goddess in you as well as to your liking, O beautiful woman, I came here now. Be pleased with me. You are my refuge." Vyasampayana continue. O Janameyaya, Usha, who was told thus, who was decorated with ornaments, quickly went to a private place with her beloved and remained there, terrified with fear. Then, united by the Gandharva rite of marriage, by mutual agreement, both of them enjoyed each other like Chakravarka birds enjoying during the day. The best woman, Usha, wearing divine clothes and smeared with divine paste, enjoyed with her beloved Aniruddha, her husband. Then, unknown by others, the daughter of the Asura, Usha, enjoyed with Aniruddha. When the time came, the best bull of the Yadava race, Aniruddha, wearing divine garlands smeared with divine paste, was discovered alone with Usha by the guards of Bana. Then those spying men informed Bana quickly about the molesting of the maiden as they saw, without leaving anything. Then an army of servants was directed by the one who performs huge tasks, the son of Bali, the valiant Vana, the destroyer of enemies. Vana said, "All of you together go and kill the one with the wicked intellect, the disgraced soul who defiled the reputation of our race. As he molested Usha, our great race was molested. He himself caught and molested the girl who was not given by us. What valiance, what courage, what firmness of the one with bad intellect. The child is one enter our city and our house like this." Vyasampayana said, O Yanamayaya, say this. Bana persuaded his servants again. They took up the order and proceeded, well prepared. Those greatly powerful men went to the place where Aniruddha was. Terrible men of various forms were ready with a variety of weapons. The demons were angry and had the desire to kill the son of Pradunya, Aniruddha. Seeing the army, due to the fear of killing of the son of Pradunya, the daughter of Bana, having fame, started crying with her eyes covered with tears. Seeing the beautiful daughter of Bana having beautiful eyes like the eyes of deer, seeing the one who was trembling, saying, oh dear, Aniruddha spoke. Aniruddha said, oh, the one with the beautiful hair, you have refuge. Do not be afraid, since I'm here. Your time of happiness has come. There is no reason to fear. Oh, the one with fame, if all the servants of Bana come here, I have no concern. O timid one, see my valiance today. Vashampayana continue, O Janamayaya, hearing the sound of army arriving here and there, the auspicious son of Pradumya stood up and suddenly asked, what is all this about? Then he saw the army ready to fight with a variety of weapons standing all around, surrounding the great residence. Then he went there quickly, where the army was deployed. Becoming angry, he took all his strength firmly, biting his lips. Then, seeing the army of Bana has come for battle, Chitraleka remembered Narada and worshipped by the Devas. Then, within an instant, the best among sages, Narada, remembered by Chitraleka, arrived at the city of blood. Staying in the sky, the sage told Aniruddha, do not fear, O valiant. Let all be well with you. I have now arrived at your city. Then, highly powerful Aniruddha, seeing Narada, pay obeisances to him, and with happy mind, got ready for battle. Then, hearing the great sound, when all of them roared together, the valiant Aniruddha stood up suddenly like an elephant which was struck. Then, seeing the one with powerful arms, Aniruddha, leaving the building, beating his lips, reaching straight in the battle, they run away struck with fear. He took up a huge iron how you say bludgeon, kept at the entrance of the woman's quarter. Expert in various kinds of battles, Aniruddha threw the weapon to kill them. All of them shot showers of arrows and used maces and clubs, swords, lances, and spears in the battle. The son of Pradumya, Aniruddha, expert of weapons, whom the angry demons struck with sharp arrows and bludgeons all over, the soul of all beings was not provoked by this. Aniruddha, the soul of all beings, thundered like the rain cloud. He stood among the enemies, hurling his terrible bludgeon. How do you say? Bludgeon. Like the sun standing in the sky surrounded by rain clouds all over. Narada, wearing the skin of a black antelope and holding his staff, was pleased in his mind and saying, well done to Aniruddha. Those who were struck by the one with unlimited splendor, with the terrible bludgeon, fled from the battle with fear like rain clouds broken by wind. The courageous and valiant Aniruddha made the demons flee from the battle with the bludgeon. Aniruddha was pleased with his valor, roared like a lion in the battle, like rain clouds thundering in the sky. He shouted at the demons who were having false pride in battle, "Halt!" The son of Pradumya, Niruddha, the destroyer of enemies, struck all. All those who were struck by the great soul Aniruddha in the battle ran away, retiring from the battle with fear, and went to the place where Bana was. Reaching by the side of Bana, the demons with blood on their bodies sighed. The demons did not find any comfort, having their minds feeble with fear. The king encouraged them, saying, "Do not fear, do not fear. O best bulls among the demons, fight together, abandoning your fear." Bana again told them, whose eyes were terrified with fears. "What is this? Why are you abandoning your fame, well known in the world far away? You're becoming feeble. Why are you losing your mind like impotence? Who is this enemy, fearing whom you fearing whom you are running away all over? All of you are born in race, in good race. All of you are expert in battle. There is no use, there is no use of you for me. I do not want any help in battle." He also said, "Perish, go away from me and be lost." With these powerful words, Bana, of great power, terrifying them most, he again dispatched other 10,000 valiant demons for battle. Afterwards, he directed a terrible great army full of groups of tormentors, carrying a variety of weapons to destroy Aniruddha. Then many soldiers of Bana with fiery eyes covered the skies like rain clouds bright with lightning. Some of them roar like elephants standing on the earth. Others rule the sky like rain clouds in the rainy season. Then the great army together surrounded Aniruddha again. Then the words "Halt! Stand up!" were heard all over. The valiant Aniruddha fought against in all the battle. One alone fought against the great valiant demons in the battle. This became a great wonder. Aniruddha grabbed the bludgeons and lances. With these weapons, Aniruddha, with great power, killed them in the battle. Aniruddha, the destroyer of enemies, again took the bludgeon and roamed the battlefield alone, striking the enemies, circling upwards, turning, leaping, scooping, and climbing up. In this way, he, Aniruddha, shows 32 modes of fighting. Aniruddha was seen in the battlefield in thousand forms, battling in many ways with open mouth, like the god of death. Those enemies, tormented by him, bathing in blood, being broken up again, run towards the place where Bana was. They, losing their splendor, run in all directions, crying terribly. So much for the big demons. Riding on groups of elephant horses as well as chariots, retiring from the battle due to the sorrow of defeat and tormented by fear, they climb over each other, vomiting blood. Earlier, while battling with the Devas, this kind of fear was not there, like what they had while fighting with Aniruddha in the battle. Some demons looking like the peaks of mountains holding maces and spears vomited blood and fell down on the face of earth. The defeated demons, terrified with fear, ran away to the vast skies, leaving Bana in the battle. Seeing that great army was broken up in this manner, Bana, burned with anger like a fire, at this time of ultimate destruction, at the time of ultimate destruction. Pleased with the battle of Aniruddha, Narada roamed and danced all over the sky, saying, "Well done." During this time, valiant Bana, who was most angry, mounted on a chariot with Kumbha, Kum, Kumbhana, Kumbanda as a chariot. Kumbanda was his main minister. That's the father of Chitraleka. Bana, mounted on the chariot, holding the sword, went to the place where Aniruddha was, holding a spear with 3 points, sword, mace, lance, as well as axe. Bana sparkled with his 1,000 arms like the chakra dasals with his 100 flags. The best among demons, having many weapons, with many powerful arms, with fingers covered with the anteater skin, sparkle in the battle. The angry Bana roared like a lion carrying a huge bow and shouted, "Halt! Halt!" with eyes becoming red with anger. Hearing his words, the son of Pradyumna, Aniruddha, undefeatable, looked at the face of Bana in the battlefield and then lost it. The great chariot of Bana was covered with the skin of the white-footed antelope. It was 10 furlongs, 400 cubits, long. It sounded with 100 bells and sparkled with a red flag. The chariot of the great soul Bana was yoked with 1,000 horses, like the chariot of Hiranyaksha in the battle between the Devas and the demons long ago. Seeing him, Bana, coming, the chief among the Yadavas, Aniruddha became happy. He became full of splendor in the battle. The valiant Aniruddha, holding the sword and shield, was composed. He wanted to fight the battle with like the man lion who desired to kill the foremost demon in the battle long ago. Vana saw that he, Aniruddha, was approaching, holding the sword and shield. Vana, seeing Aniruddha holding the sword and shield and walking towards him, became highly overjoyed due to the desire of killing the son of Pradyumna, Aniruddha. They, Yadava, Aniruddha, without any shield and holding the sword, stood in the battlefield thinking that he cannot be conquered in the battle. In the battle, angry Vana of great power, desiring for victory over Aniruddha, spoke this word, "Catch and kill him." Hearing the words spoken by Bana in the battle, the son of Pradyumna, Aniruddha looked and laughed at Bana, who spoke with anger. Aniruddha consoled the beautiful Usha, who was weeping, tormented by fear. Then he stood there laughing. Then Bana angrily shot a group of arrows named Shudraka all over Aniruddha to kill him. Desiring Bana's defeat, Aniruddha caught these arrows and showered a group of arrows named Shukadra all around. Desiring his death in the battle, Bana struck Aniruddha on the head. Then Aniruddha blocked the thousandth arrow with his shield and stood sparkling before him like the rising sun. Anyway, let me see how much it is long. It's going to continue the whole battle. Let me see if I can go a little further after the battle. Oh, actually got some quiet turn here. Let me see. Okay. Well, the battlefield continue, and at one point, Banasura was put into some difficult situation, and then his minister, Kumbanda, said, "O best of among demons, why are you leaving the enemy like this who is attacking you? The valiant who found his aim is seen now without showing any emotion." So Banasura is being defeated by Aniruddha. And his minister is trying to, you know, bring him back to. So take up illusion and fight, otherwise he cannot be killed. Protect yourself and me. Why are you living by error? Kill him now, otherwise he will kill all of us. He will kill hundreds of others and leave, taking Usha with him. Vyashampayana continued, "O Yanamayaya, the Indra, king of demons, Bana, who was persuaded by these words of Kumbanda, became angry, the best among speakers. Bana said these harsh words. Now I will battle in such a way, taking his life, leading to his death. I will catch him like Garut, Garuda catches serpents." Saying this, he disappeared from there along with his chariot, flagstaff, horses, charioteer, like the city of Gandharvas. See, go further. Taking up the technique of Tamasi, the powerful angry Vina, so he's using this Tamasi technique. Release chap hours, powerful Vina using illusion remain unseen by others. The son of Pradumya, Aniruddha, was bound by the arrows which coiled around his body like serpents. Aniruddha's body was bound by the cooling serpentine arrows. The son of Pradumya, with all his limbs bound in battle, became still devoid of any effort, like the mountain Mainaka. With the serpent spitting fire from their mouths, coaling around his body, the son of Pradumya, Niruddha, was made motionless in the battle like a mountain. Even though he was motionless by the arrows having the mouth of serpents all over his body, the soul of beings, Aniruddha, was unaffected. Then, abusing him with terrible words, angry Bana, leaning on the flagstaff, spoke these harsh words. Bana said, "Kumbanda, kill him quickly. Kill the one who insulted our race, then the one whose wicked soul defiled my reputation in the world." Kumbanda, who was told thus, spoke these words. And this is how, we get in the picture of how Aniruddha was not killed, but in prison. "O king, I wish to say something. Hear my words, if you like. Let us find out first whose son is this? From where did he come here? Who brought him here? Who is valiant equal to Indra? O king, I saw him several times fighting this great battle. He is seen as playing in the battle like the son of a deva. He is powerful, full of good qualities, and expert of all science. All best among demons, he has not committed any sin which deserved death. Your daughter is related to him by Gandharva mode of marriage, which requires only mutual agreement. Now, she cannot be given or taken by others. Think about this and kill him. Knowing the details, you may kill or respect him. Know that there are great effects if you kill him. There are many benefits if you protect him. He, being a great person, deserves to be respected by all means, even when he is bound all over by serpents like arrows, by serpent like arrows. He is not worried. He is endowed with pride, valiance, and good qualities of his race. O king, seeing this powerful, valiant, and the best among men, even though he have reached the state of death, bound by serpent-like arrows, do not even consider us. If he is not bound by the splendor of illusion, he will be capable of fighting all the devas. There is no doubt. He is expert of all methods of battle. He's more valiant than you. Even though he is bound by serpent-like arrows around his body, which emitting blood all over, he stands still, making three eyebrows without paying us any attention. Making three eyebrows? Even though he's helpless in this helpless state, he depends only on the strength of his own arms, O king. He does not think about you. This youth is valiant. He, having two arms, is fighting the battle with you who have 1,000 arms. He does not consider your valiancy. He has pride. He has the pride of his own valiance. O king, if it suits you, know this Jews with valiance and strength. This maiden cannot be given to others. She is suitable for him. Anyway, he makes a point. He is to be protected. With these words were spoken by Kumbanda, the great soul. Bana, the destroyer of enemy, said, "Let it be so." After keeping words with Aniruddha, which intellect, the son of Bali, Bana, of great fame, went to his house. Seeing the highly powerful Aniruddha bound by illusion, the best among sages, Narada went towards the city of doors and Dwarka. So Narada here is going to arrange for the battle of Krishna and Banasura. Then immediately through the sky route, the sage reached Dwarka. When the best among sages, Narada, went away, Aniruddha thought, this demon is lost. The cruel one will be engaged in battle. There is no doubt. Narada will go there to Dwarka and inform about this matter to the one who holds the conch, chakra, and mace, Krishna. There is no doubt. Seeing the son of Pradumna, Aniruddha, bound and made immovable by serpents like arrows, Usha wept. Aniruddha spoke to the one weeping with tears. Aniruddha said, "Why are you weeping like this, O timid one? Do not fear, O the one with eyes as beautiful as deer. O the one with beautiful hair. You can see the slayer of Madhu, Krishna, who will be here for me." On hearing the sounds of his conch, the sound of the arms of the powerful Balarams, demons will be destroyed along with the pregnancies of the woman of the Asuras. O Janamayaya, Usha, who was told thus by Anaruddha, regained her confidence. The woman with beautiful ways was worried, thinking about her cruel father. Thus, this is Thus, this is the 119th lesson of Vishnu Parva, Hari Vansa Kila of Mahabharat, Aniruddha, Usha's marriage, and the battle between Aniruddha and Bana. That was long, but It's great, no? Okay, way past my time, so I'm just going to stop here. Grantra Shiman Bhagavatam Ki Jai.